Okay, we'll soon be live. I'll see you very soon. Here we go. We're on. Hey, hello everybody. Nice to see you. Yes, great. Hey, you were on. Woohoo.
Right.
Well, another week.
Got coming in.
What week is this in lockdown? Is it the 8th, 100th and 65th one or
I don't
something?
know. It's about the 9th Toast Club, though.
Oh, it's going on and on, isn't
Maybe
it?
even 10th.
Yeah.
Because we did one before.
We did. But we're combining kind of two shows in one here. So they're going to be two pieces of craft. Yeah. That's good.
That's really good. Wow, who have we got to say hello to? We've got lots of folk.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hello, Hope and Faith.
Yes.
Good to see
That's
you.
very good. Yep. And anybody else?
In the background.
Yes. Abigail and Adam, is that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
And Sam and Ellie. Oh, good to see you guys. I've not seen you for ages. That's really brilliant.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
And Harry.
Oh, there's Harry.
No,
There's Harry.
Libby this week. But
No.
Libby, hi from last week.
Yeah. Hi from last week.
We had
Libby.
you last week.
Hi from this week, Libby. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Now, we have to say right at the outset, remember that you've got to be watching this with your parents because it's just not made for children. It's made for the family. So we have to technically say that because of YouTube regulations and just to make sure, they know if they're doing their algorithms or logarithms or whatever they do and they look at things as it all goes through their system. Right, so done that bit.
Toast Club.
Toast
song.
Club. The song. Toast Club song. Okay,
song.
let's go for it, Sue.
So you have to get up
straight
over
away.
there.
Up you get. The song. Where's the song? I've lost the song. No, here it is. Off we go.
Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. 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 Toast is a treat, hey come and see. Toast is a treat, hey come and see. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. Amazing fun, sensational time. Amazing fun, sensational time. At Toast Club we'll do just fine. At Toast Club we'll do just fine. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Join the trail, just one way. Join the trail, just one way. Follow the arrow, here today. Follow the arrow, here today. Stay close, come on. Follow the guide. Stay close, come on. Follow the guide. We'll find God's treasure side by side. We'll find God's treasure side by side. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me. Toast. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, that was good, wasn't it?
Have you put all the sound down and done all the things you need to do?
I have indeed. Where's the donkey?
Is it a donkey?
Yeah, there was a donkey joining in your toast there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
brilliant,
good.
brilliant.
Perhaps the Egyptian bird might come back later.
Indeed. Oh, we've got another story from Joseph, haven't we? Yeah, can't wait for that one, where he meets the Pharaoh. Yes, yeah. Gets scrubbed up and has to meet the Pharaoh.
And
what?
where's Dorothy?
Where's Dorothy? I don't know where Dorothy... Oh, we could do a Where's Dorothy, can't we? Yes, okay, let's have the first instalment of Where's Dorothy?
Where's Dorothy?
Oh, I've arrived in, a little village somewhere. I wonder where. Oh, this is very old place, isn't it? la la, strolling down the street. Oh, what a lovely, lovely village. La 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 la. Oh, so where is she? And I think something's just fallen off the map there. We'll put that up in a moment.
That's a hard one, wasn't it?
It is a
But
hard one,
Abigail
yeah.
said
Yeah.
Church Street. But where? I think there's one of those in every place.
No, that's right, yeah. I think I've just got to turn our settings down because our just seem to be a little bit mad on the settings here.
But I think, Alistair, we need another Dorothy. Because that
We
it was a
do
very
need another
old
Dorothy,
door.
yeah. It was a very old door, yes, yeah.
So I don't think, nobody's come up with it yet.
No, nobody's come up with it yet. So shall we have another Where's
let's
Dorothy?
have another clue.
Yeah,
Where's
I've got the
Dorothy?
thing sorted out, so we'll go for a Where's Dorothy number 2.
Where's Dorothy?
That's what I thought. Okay, I'll see you again next week. Bye. Well, where is Dorothy?
Who was that?
I don't know. Was it a fisherman in a booth or something? Looked like it.
Somebody said station. No.
Well, a ticket collector.
I can
Oh,
see
oh.
where you're coming from.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
wasn't a ticket collector.
He wasn't talking very much, was he? No. Museum. Not really. No. No, they still don't know, do they?
Keep thinking, folks. Keep
Yep,
thinking.
keep thinking. Right, okay, so what are we doing now?
Well, do you remember that we're kind of doing double craft this week, aren't we?
Okay. Oh, we've got
So,
craft
can you
posted
show
up
us-
on the website as well, haven't we? Yes.
Yes. Can you show us? Well, shall I show us this
Show us
bit?
show us the thing.
That's what you can print off. Can you see that?
What's that? Is that
An Egyptian pyramid.
an Egyptian pyramid?
It doesn't
Yes.
look like an Egyptian pyramid at the moment, but
No.
if
Ah,
you follow
okay.
the instructions,
Then you can make.
ta-da!
Okay, so would you believe it's week 8? Absolutely amazing. Now, the craft today is to do with pyramids. So download and print out the craft by clicking on the picture to the right. It's just here. That's right. That's great. So this week it's very quick and it's very simple. And if you can print it onto light card or print and stick onto light card, that would help a lot. So first of all, you've got to colour in your pyramid. It's easier to do this now than cut it out and try and do it later. Also, if you go over the edges, you're not messing your table, you're just messing up the bit of card. So, once coloured in, cut out around all the black edges, but not across the dotted lines. Okay, so it should look like this. Well done. Don't forget the door. Then fold everything along the dotted lines, like this. Now, it will be easier to stick those tabs together if you have double-sided tape, but if you are using sellotape, it's easy to stick the first tabs into place because you can get your fingers inside. But of course, the last one will be the most difficult because you're trying to stick 2 tabs in at the same time. All the best. So sticking this together will be a bit tricky, and that's why it's better to do on light card or very stiff paper, as just ordinary paper will be all over the place. Now, after you've done your pyramid, if you do another 2 pyramids, it will really add to the overall Joseph diorama. Look at that. 3 periods. Fantastic. Or maybe that's just 2 pyramids, and 1 pyramid is cut in half. Up to you. Enjoy the craft. An Egyptian pyramid. Sue made this before I did all the lines and everything and made it all sort of smart
Look,
a
we've
bit
got
more.
some at the back there.
Yes, look, got some at the back. So if I did this, it looks like pyramid with pyramids in the background.
And Jacob and Chloe have done some that we're going to put up.
Have they?
Yeah, they sent you a picture.
Oh, right, that's nice.
Thank you, Jacob and Chloe. We will put those ones up on our website. Oh,
Where's that going?
he's off.
He's off. He's off. He's off.
Tutankhamun's
Yeah,
gone.
he's gone. Yes, that's called a pharaoh moving home. Right. Okay. So.
Well, talking about Pharaoh,
Yeah.
the story.
Is it the story?
What's happened to Joseph?
I don't know. It's in the story. Do we need to see the story?
I think so, because,
Okay.
you know,
All right. Okay.
is Joseph going to finally get out of prison?
Let's find out. Here comes the story. There's more in our story today as Joseph finds himself hoiked out of prison and tidied up. Had a good old clean and a good old wash too. Whoa. Right in the chops. Didn't know what hit him. So once his hair got tidied up, and then he got dressed, got royally sorted out. Oh yeah. And he was shaven too, wasn't he? Get that beard off. That's better. Yeah, it's very good. Very good.
Ah, Joseph, no one can interpret my dreams, but I've heard it is said of you that you can interpret dreams.
I cannot do it, King. But God will give Pharaoh the answer he desires.
All right. Very well. In my dream, I was standing by the banks of the Nile when 7 sleek, fat cows came out and grazed. There then followed 7 ugly, gaunt cows that came and stood beside them. And then those cows gobbled up the other ones. But even after they had ate them, no one could tell that they were still ugly and gaunt. And another thing. In my dream, there grew up a stalk with 7 heads of grain on it, full and good. But then grew up another stalk with 7 heads on that, but they were withered and thin, and the east wind scorched them. I told this to the magicians, but none of them could explain it.
The dreams of Pharaoh are one and the same. God has revealed to Pharaoh what he is about to do. The 7 good cows are 7 years, and the 7 good heads of grain are also 7 years. They are the one and the same. The 7 lean, ugly cows that came up afterwards are 7 years, and so are the 7 worthless heads of grain, scorched by the east wind. They are 7 years of famine. It is just as I said to Pharaoh. God has shown Pharaoh what he is about to do. 7 years of great abundance is coming throughout the land of Egypt, but 7 years of famine will follow them. Then all the abundance in Egypt will be forgotten, and famine will ravage the land. The abundance of the land will be forgotten. Because of the famine, it will be so severe. The reason that the dream was given to Pharaoh in 2 forms is because God has decided it so. And God will make it happen soon. And now let Pharaoh look for a wise and discerning man to be put in charge of all Egypt. Let Pharaoh appoint commissioners to take 1/5 of all that is there in the abundance of these 7 years. They should collect all the food out of the abundance in these years, and under the orders of Pharaoh, store it in the cities. The food will be held in storage for the country, for when the 7 years of good abundance has finished, it'll be there for the famine that follows. This food should be held in reserve for use in the 7 years of the famine that's coming upon the land, so that Egypt may survive.
Since God has made this known to you, there is no one wiser or more discerning than you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and everyone will submit to you. Only with respect to the throne, I will be greater than you. I hereby put you in charge of the whole of Egypt. Dress him. Give him finery. Let's have a gold chain for his neck. Bring in the chariot for my second in charge of the whole country. And shout, "Make way," when he drives through the streets. For Joseph is to be obeyed. I am Pharaoh. But without your word, no one will lift a hand or a foot in Egypt. I give Joseph the name Zephaneth-Peneth, and I give him Asenath, daughter of Potipherah, priest of On, to be his wife.
Ooh, that's a change for Joseph, isn't it?
It's really looking good.
That's really. He's not in prison anymore. He's out. He's out of lockdown.
Finally,
Wow.
after all those years.
Hey, you know the dreams that he had, you know, about Sheaves bowing down and all that kind of stuff because he was in a position of power over other people. Well, second in command of the whole of Egypt.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But it's a long time, so maybe God was preparing him.
What, a long time in lockdown, you mean he had? Yeah,
in prison.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it was a long time. But now he's the second only to Pharaoh in the whole of Egypt. And Pharaoh said he had to be number one because he was Pharaoh. But it was like saying, well, I'm Pharaoh in name only, you know. Your God is brilliant and you go for it. And I'm leaving it to you. Wow, he was really affected by his dreams, wasn't he? And Joseph's explanation, or God's explanation of the dreams, really cemented in him, didn't he? It's like, so yeah, that's right. That is the answer to the dreams. And all the wise men and all the magicians couldn't suss it, could they? So when he did get the interpretation of his dreams, he knew in his heart, I think, that this was it. And he better do something about it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. What is going on with our screen? Look. We go forwards like this, and it's on a funny.
Thinking.
Yes.
Though Joseph was in lockdown for all that time, in prison.
Yep.
But he was probably learning lots of things, like we were saying before, patience.
Yep.
And forgiveness, because he had to forgive people.
Oh yeah.
That got him in there in the first place. And
Yep.
maybe he had to say sorry as well. Maybe
Yeah,
like us
yeah, oh,
in
yeah.
lockdown, we've having to say sorry.
Yeah.
And forgive people and not
Yep.
get too angry with each other.
Because lockdown can do
Learn
that too, can't
patience.
it?
And maybe new skills like computer skills that you've learnt.
Yeah,
during
and do you
lockdown.
know, this period of lockdown will be with you for the rest of your life. And is it going to shape you in your life, or is it going to be a part of your life you go back on and go, oh, that was horrible? Hopefully, we're all learning positive things about lockdown. We don't need to be rushing around everywhere. We can chill out. And you know, I think it's affected us a bit like the war affected people, in that they were kind of trapped in their homes and they didn't have a lot of food and they couldn't see many people and well, it was a bit different, but it really affected them for the rest of their lives.
And I think you learn to appreciate each other, maybe your teachers,
Yep,
you know, not take them for granted, your parents,
that's right. Yeah.
brothers and
Yeah.
sisters.
And we've had a pyramid now fall on the prison at the back there. Right, okay, I think we need to go to something now. Okay, it's Where's Dorothy? Woohoo!
Where's Dorothy?
Oh, this looks interesting. See you later.
Okay, so where is Dorothy? I mean, she could walk a long way there, couldn't she?
Ooh. Somebody's just privately messaged us.
Oh, I think they got that right. Yes, well done.
You're correct.
Well done. Yes, that's
See
a
if
church
anyone
somewhere
else can get it.
with a very long walkway. Very long walkway.
And there's a flag flying.
That's right. I've never seen Dorothy walk so far. No.
Yeah,
Right,
I wonder.
okay. We'll have the reveal later. Yeah.
Can we do the craft now?
Yep. Our second
week's
craft.
craft.
Second craft. Oh.
Let me see. Now something else that you should have to be able to print off.
All right, hold it up a bit. There we
Egyptian
go.
necklace.
Wow. Yeah, that's what. Oh well. And for boys, it's an Egyptian collar. I think.
Because everyone wore
Egyptian collar.
jewellery, even if you were rich or poor.
Yep.
Didn't matter if you were poor. They made it out of things like shells and things. If
Wow.
you were rich, all these amazing jewels, semi-precious stones.
Okay, well let's go straight there for the make.
Okay, well, Egyptian necklace. I hope you've printed one off from the internet. Actually, if you print two, then you can put one on one side and one on another side. Now, I've got some light card I've just used from a pack of paper here, but you can use good old cereal packet and stick them on there. Once you have done that, then get a good pair of scissors and literally just cut round. These jewellery was absolutely amazing. I used to make them out of precious stones. The Egyptians loved their precious stones. Right, so you cut it out, then choose what colours you want to colour it in. Now you can do, so a quartz, like a rose quartz, would be a lovely pinky colour. I'm using highlighters here, but bright felt tip pens, because they did like their bright colours. So, and you keep colouring it in, work out a colour scheme, and just imagine these amazing amethysts might be emeralds and peridots. They love their greens. So there we are. There's a green stone there. Now, I did one earlier, so I'm going to show you that one. So that's something like it'll look out when you've done it. Okay, so that's your first side, but then you do exactly the same with the back of your necklace. You get another one of those, print them off, stick it down just as before, and that will be your back now. I've finished colouring in one there. Now, if you've got a very little head, you can just stick them like that with a bit of sellotape. And if you've got a bigger head, I'm going to show you what you've got to do. So there we are, there's one bit there. Stick together and around. And that one there. Stick together. Just put it round the back. Now, and so if you can stick that over your head, that's easy. Just go straight over like that. Oh, I can actually do it on mine. If not, to make it a little bit bigger, you just cut this bit here out at the back. And then get a little bit of ribbon, tape. I've got some ribbon here. I've got some tape. Let's just use this raffia material. Okay, so I've cut that bit out and then I've stuck 2 little bits in the back. And then all you need to do is put it on and then get somebody to tie it round if you want to, or it'll just be like that. And then you can do your Egyptian dancing. And the little bit you can cut out, you can even use as a nose shield or something. Alistair,
What?
what have you done?
I'm trying to put the collar on that I've made.
This is
go
how
on.
you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, all right, okay. Is it time for a toast at all?
Yeah, and time for people to get on, make their craft.
Oh, yeah. So get on and make your craft, okay? And
Have your toast.
Have your toast as well.
Let us know what you have,
Great.
and we'll see you back in a little while.
Yes,
Just
see you later.
sign back in.
Bye.
And we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Toast.
Yay! How's it gone? Have you had your toast yet?
Welcome back.
Nice to see you.
We've had some cake. Because somebody knocked on our door just as we were
it was
starting.
lovely,
So
lovely
thank you,
cake.
Eileen, for that lovely cake.
Right.
I can see somebody's got jam on their toast.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Well done.
Good.
The best.
Is it time now for the quiz?
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
So you've watched Joseph and we've chatted about it. So it's time for the quiz.
We're going to do parents against children.
Yes, let's have parents against children. Okay, parents against children. Now we're going to ask you all the same question. You just got to write down what you think the answer is, and it's a choice out of 1, 2, or 3, or whatever else. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Okay. You start, Sue. You start.
First question. Pharaoh had 2 dreams. Why? Was it 1, because they were one in the same dream? 2, it meant it would happen soon. 3, it meant that Pharaoh's cattle would turn into cannibals and eat each other after 7 years.
It's not very nice. Okay, if you want to rewind those questions, you can just use the slider at the bottom if you need to go back over it. Now, number 2. What chapter of Genesis, that's the book which Joseph is written in, okay, in the Bible, and that's the first book of the Bible, okay, in case you want to look this up. What chapter of Genesis does this story occur? Now, is it in number 1, chapter 39? Is it number 2, chapter 40? Is it number 3, chapter 41?
Well, you might just have to guess on that one. That's quite a hard one, isn't
That's
it?
a hard one, yeah. So you might have to guess, yeah.
Okay, question number 3.
Oh, question 3.
Oh, this is quite a difficult one as
Yep.
well. How many years had Joseph been in Egypt altogether? So from when he was sold as a slave to now, at this point in time, where he's been released from prison.
Oh, okay, right.
Was it 1, 7 years, 2, 10 years, or 3, 13 years?
Could be 13 years. Oh.
So it might be a guess on that one, but just see how you do.
Okay, that's. I can't work that out really. No, I can't work it out.
There is a way.
Okay, question 5. Are you ready? Here we go.
Question 4.
Is it question 4? Oh, it's years again. That's why I was getting it right. Question 4. How many years did God give a weather forecast for Egypt? Okay, if you think of the dreams, it was kind of weather forecasty-ish. Okay, so was it 1 for 7 years? Was it 2 for 10 years? Was it 3 for 14 years? And there goes the prison yet again. How many times has that fallen off during this broadcast? I don't know. Okay, over to Sue for question number 5.
Question number 5. Okay. What did Joseph suggest to Pharaoh that Pharaoh did after he told him the dreams? Was it 1, choose someone wise to manage the land of Egypt? 2, that in the first 7 years to get all the people to give Pharaoh 1/5 of their harvest? Or 3, pray to Pharaoh's gods to stop the famine?
Yeah.
Alistair?
I wonder. Oh, I nearly had a bite there. Okay, so, question number 6.
Ooh.
What did Pharaoh give Joseph? Was it number 1, a new job? 2, a signet ring? 3, oh, hit the microphone. 3, a new name? Or 4, a new wife? Or 5, all of those?
Why have we got American?
I don't know, but it sounds interesting.
You had 5 options there, didn't you?
I did,
Whoa.
yeah, 5 options. It's pretty
Very
good, isn't
interesting,
it?
very
Yep,
interesting.
Okay. Have you got the last question?
I have got the last question. Oh, it's another number 1.
All the best.
How old was Joseph when all this took place, when he became second in command over Egypt?
Oh, when he was chosen by Pharaoh to be second in command.
Was he 1, 25 years old?
125 years old?
No,
Oh, sorry, number 1.
25 years old.
25 years old, sorry.
2, 30 years old. Or 3, 35 years old. Might be the same age as some of your parents.
Well, when he, how old was he when he had those dreams? And he was then how many years was he in that jail? You might have to guess with that one.
Yep.
Okay, so I hope you've written all your answers down. I hope you've dragged this back to go over the answers that that you or the questions that you might not have heard correctly. Okay, and from this point, you are not allowed to go forwards to sneakily find out what the answers are, because we're going to tell you. And if you need to pause the video for a moment, just to make sure you've got yourselves all sorted out, then pause it now. Pause. And we're back. Right, okay. So, are we going to do the answers?
No,
Answers.
not yet.
Not yet?
We've got to find out where Dorothy is.
Oh, yes. So, some of you guessed where she is. Let's find out now in the last revealing episode.
Where's Dorothy?
Oh, that was a lovely walk. I think I'm going to go home now for a lovely cup of tea. Oh, bye.
Okay, there we are, Sue. Shoreham. So she was there all the time.
And do you know,
What?
in that shot with the church, the house next door is where I lived when I was a little girl.
You lived there? Oh, right. Okay, so you know Shoreham quite well then. Right. Okay, very good, very good. Hey, tell you what, before we have the answer to the quiz, can we do a quick Pharaoh Says game?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We
Okay.
challenge everybody. So, you've got to join in this, everybody.
Okay.
Parents, too.
Now, when I say Pharaoh Says, actually, I should be wearing
Your Pharaoh.
my Pharaoh outfit. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, yes, that's much better.
Pharaoh Says. Okay. So Pharaoh says it, you got to do it.
Okay, can I do it as well?
Yeah, you can do it as well. And if Pharaoh doesn't say it, you shouldn't be doing it. Okay. Here we go. Pharaoh says, put your finger on your nose. Pharaoh says, put your finger in your ear. Now, it could be the other finger,
No.
or it could be that finger. Should I have said other finger? Okay. Then we all should be like this then. Okay. Pharaoh says, put the other finger on your nose. Pharaoh says, swap your fingers round. Pharaoh says, swap your fingers round. Pharaoh says, swap your fingers round. Can't you do it, Sue? Pharaoh says, swap your fingers round. Okay. Pharaoh says, scratch your eye with one of your fingers. Pharaoh says, scratch the other eye with the other of your fingers. Okay? Pharaoh says, don't open your eyes, otherwise you might scratch your eyeballs. Just keep scratching. Just keep scratching. Okay, that's right. You should have your eyes closed and you're just pretending to scratch with your fingers. Lovely. And Pharaoh says, do this. Okay, who moved anything away from their eyes to see what I was doing? Because I'm still doing the same thing. So if you're looking at me, you shouldn't be. You should be doing this. So how many people did I get out? I must have got loads of people out. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
Pharaoh says, do this. Pharaoh says, do this. Pharaoh says, do that. Pharaoh says, do this. Pharaoh says, do that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, you shouldn't be revolving your hand on your head. It should just be patting. Who have I got out? I've got loads of you out there. I've got Sue out. Okay, one last time. Okay, here we go. Pharaoh says, do this. Pharaoh says, do that. Pharaoh says, do this. Pharaoh says, do this. Who's looking? Who's looking? You shouldn't have moved that at all. I've tricked you again with closed eyes. Oh, so easy this game. Right, shall we have the answers to the questions?
Yes, I want to know what the answers are. I know what the answers are. Question number 1, Alistair.
Oh, it's so tempting. Right, okay. Yep.
Question number 1,
Oh, look, there's a sticky current.
which is very quickly about the 2 dreams.
Oh, yes.
One in the same meant it would happen soon. And 3 meant Pharaoh's cattle would be cannibals after 7 years.
Right, what's the answer?
Now, there's 2 answers. If you had 1 or 2, you are correct because he had 2 dreams for both those reasons.
Are you tricking us with the first question? I don't believe it.
That's
Right.
a bit naughty, wasn't it?
It is, yes. Now, question 2 then. The answer to question 2, is it in what chapter of Genesis does this story occur? Is it 1, chapter 39, 2, chapter 40, or 3, chapter 41? What is it, Sue?
41.
That's 3. If you got 3, give yourself
41.
a tick.
Well done.
Good.
Okay, number 3. Lots of numbers in this quiz this time.
Yeah.
How many years had Joseph been in Egypt altogether? Was it 7, 10 or 13?
Which one was it? 1, 2 or
And
3?
the answer was number 3, 13.
13
years.
Oh, wow. So if you have number 3, give yourself a tick. Right, question 4. How many years?
That's longer than most of them have been alive.
Gosh, that's true.
Long time.
Question number 4. How many years did God give a weather forecast for Egypt?
Yes.
It was like he was saying, this many years it'll be great and it'll be fine, the crops will be good, and this many years will be lean and it'll be, starvation happening over because it's a famine.
Don't change your answers.
That's right. Okay. So, was it 1, 7 years? No, because that was just the good years. Was it 2, 10 years? No, because that's only 3 years into the bad years. Or was it 3? This time, can't do the counting. Was it 14 years? And it's 14 years. 7 years good.
Yep.
7 years bad. Okay, over to Sue.
Okay. The next one. What did Joseph suggest that Pharaoh did?
Was it to
1,
eat cake?
choose someone wise to manage the land of Israel? 2, Egypt. Sorry, not Israel. I'll start again.
We're all losing the plot here.
The land of Egypt. Yeah.
Yep.
2, was it the first 7 years get all the people to give Pharaoh 1/5 of their harvest?
Yeah, somebody's getting it right over there. Yep.
And 3, to pray to Pharaoh's gods to stop the famine. Do you know it's another trick one?
No.
Because both number question 1 or 2 were correct. So if you said 1 or 2, you got that right.
Oh, tricky, Mrs. Mitchell. Tricky. Right, okay. So, this one?
Yeah, this is
The fiver. The fiver. Here we go.
Answers.
What did Pharaoh give Joseph? Was it 1, a new job, 2, a signet ring, 3, a new name, 4, I can't do it if I got
A
a
wife.
wife? Or was it 5? All of those. It was 5, all of those. Of course it was. Give yourself a tick if you got that. Brilliant. Okay, I wonder how many. Shall we do a little score, just a little count up? Who's winning at the moment? Is it all down to the last question? It could be. Who is it? Can't hear you. Who's winning? No. Oh, well done. Okay, over to Sue.
Okay, the final question.
Number 7.
Number 1. How old was Joseph when he became second in command to Pharaoh?
Question 7. Yep, go on.
Number 1, 25 years. 2, 30 years. Or 3, 35 years. And
How
if
old
you've
was he?
Sneaked and read your Bible, you'll know it's number 2, 30 years.
Rabbit's ears. Right, number 2.
Well done.
30 years. Brilliant. Right, add up all your scores now. Just add those in there. That's good. Great. And who are the winners?
Well done.
Hands up for the children. Oh, look at those. Look. That's good. Hands up for the adults. They didn't do as well as the children. They did not do as well as the children. Adults, you
Well,
need to get yourself sorted out.
Just seeing what the time is.
No! Oh, it's not time to go.
Over.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, it's time to go then.
Are you going to say a little prayer to finish?
I'm going to say a little prayer to finish. Okay, so let's pray to finish, shall we? Lord Jesus, thank you for our time together. Thank you for the things that we've found out about Joseph. Thank you amazingly that he didn't lose it whilst he was in lockdown, but he was very conscientious. He really thought about the things he could do whilst he was in his lockdown. And he got on with them, and everybody thought he was wonderful. The jailer left him in charge of the jail, and he told the baker and the cup maker the dreams and everything. And the cup maker finally remembered Joseph 2 years later after he was freed. And then Joseph came before Pharaoh. And then he became second in command of all Egypt. He gets a wife, a chariot, a this and a that, and amazing, but he really had to wait for it. So Lord, please help us to really be patient during lockdown and to wait on you whilst we're going through these times. May our strength come from you today, we pray. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Well, that's it, Sue. Another episode, although we've squashed 2 into 1 here. So it's an extra long story and 2 crafts. Amazing.
And remember, if you do any land art when you're out and about on your daily exercise, if you're going out,
Sue loves land art, yeah.
send us in. You see my alpaca cow up there at the moment.
Oh.
Made. See if it doesn't look very much like a cow, but
No, I haven't put it up.
you haven't put it up
I
yet.
haven't put it up. Oh, no, let me show them now. Look. There it is. Look at that. Look. Oh, doesn't that look good? It's all hairy. It's like
There's 4 alpacas, definitely.
woolly cow. If I put the picture of the alpacas up, we can see
Where they came from.
what
yeah.
animal we... There we are. Great.
Aren't they lovely?
Aren't they lovely? Right, back to your picture. There we go.
And also, if you get your craft, we're going to show pictures of people that have done craft that
Yep.
can go up there.
Yeah.
And any other pictures. So, like a nice drawing.
Oh, look,
of
somebody's
Egypt.
sending us a picture in already. Amazing. Right, we'll put that up. Don't worry.
Pharaoh's
Yep.
Palace.
Yeah, Pharaoh's Palace. Yeah, isn't that good?
That's
that
very
looks
good.
good, doesn't it?
Yeah, so look forward to seeing that. And we look forward to seeing you again.
Look. Oh, they're all coming in at the end. Brilliant. Oh, we'll put those up.
Yeah.
We'll put those up.
We
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you all again next time. And sorry if you missed us live,
Yeah.
Axel.
Yeah. We'll be back. We'll be back next week with a live Azumi mixed
Gonna-
edition.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll have to work that out. Yep. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, guys,
bye-bye,
see you later then.
everybody.
Bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Toast. It sounds fun and yummy to me.